After nearly 3 decades in real estate, I can tell you this: when it comes to choosing the right place in the Coachella Valley, the neighborhood matters just as much as the home itself. I'm Heath Hilgenberg with the Hilgenberg Group of Keller Williams offices. And nowhere is that more true than in Rancho Mirage. This is not a city where you just pick a house on a map and call it a day. Rancho Mirage is built around gated communities. Each one operates almost like its own ecosystem, with its own pace, its own priorities, and its own lifestyle. So if you're thinking about buying here, the real question isn't just what home do I want, it's what kind of environment do I want to live in every day? Because that decision is what ultimately determines whether this market feels like the perfect fit or a mismatch. Let's start with one of the most recognized communities in Rancho Mirage, Mission Hills Country Club. This is a large, established, master-planned golf community. You'll find a wide range of options here: condos, single-family homes, and larger estate properties. Price points vary, but generally you're going to see options starting in the mid-range and climbing into the luxury tier, depending on location, upgrades, and golf course positioning. What defines Mission Hills is activity. Multiple golf courses, tennis, fitness, social events. It's designed for engagement. If you want a built-in lifestyle with consistent opportunities to be active and social, this is a strong fit. But that comes with trade-offs. More activity means more movement, more seasonal traffic, more interaction. For some buyers, that's exactly the goal. For others, it's more than they want. That's where communities like Tamarisk come into play. So Tamarisk Country Club. Tamarisk offers a very different experience. This is quieter, more established, more understated. You're going to find larger lots, mature landscaping, and a sense of long-term ownership. It attracts buyers who prioritize space, privacy, and consistency over activity. This is less about social calendars and more about controlled, predictable living. If Mission Hills feels like a resort, Tamarisk feels like a retreat. Now, right in the center of Rancho Mirage, you have another very popular option, the Springs Country Club. This community stands out for one key reason: location. You're right in the middle of everything. Shopping, dining, healthcare, it's all close. That accessibility matters, especially for full-time residents or buyers who want convenience without giving up a gated environment. You still get the amenities: golf, tennis, clubhouse, but the real value here is how easy life becomes. You're not driving across the valley to get things done. That convenience becomes a daily advantage. Now, if you're looking at the very top end of the Rancho Mirage market, you'll start to see communities like Morningside. So Morningside Country Club, this is a different level of privacy. It's guard gated, tightly controlled, and highly exclusive. Larger homes, premium positioning, and a noticeably quieter environment. This is where buyers go when they want to remove as much outside noise and variability as possible. No through traffic, no excess activity, just consistency, privacy, and space. And here's the key insight most buyers miss. You can look at 2 properties in Rancho Mirage that are similar in size and even similar in price, but if they're in different communities, they will feel completely different to live in. One might feel active, social, and dynamic. The other might feel calm, quiet, and insulated. Neither is better, they're just built for different lifestyles. So the decision becomes strategic. If you want activity, engagement, and amenities, you're going to lean toward communities like Mission Hills or the Springs. If you want quiet, space, and a more residential feel, Tamarisk or similar communities make more sense. And if your priority is privacy at the highest level, Morningside is where you start looking. That's really how Rancho Mirage works. It's not just one market. It's a collection of highly specific living environments. And once you understand that, everything about your home search becomes more focused and more efficient. If this is helpful, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We're putting out more videos breaking down each city and community across the valley so you can make better decisions. If you have questions about a specific neighborhood or you're trying to figure out where you fit, drop it in the comments. We review every one and will point you in the right direction. And if you're thinking about buying in Rancho Mirage and want a more strategic approach, click the link below and fill out the form. With over 700 agents across our offices, our role is to make sure you're working with the right one. Based on your goals, we'll match you with one of our top agents who specializes in exactly what you're looking for, so you can move forward with confidence. I'm Heath Hilgenberg with the Hilgenberg Group of Keller Williams offices. See you in the next video.